Breakthrough in Podiatry. Lesson 2. Toenail improperly clipped. Treatment should be started from sterilizing and dulling of the nail plate. The dulling of the nail plate is carried out using milling cutter with an overlay of approximately 150 grit. Before proceeding to the next stage of the procedure, degrease of the nail plate should be introduced. For this procedure, we recommend Arkada primer. It is essential to finish procedure and dry nail plate until primer evaporates completely, about 2 minutes. Once described procedure is completed on such prepared nail plate, you can apply acrylic resin under the manipulator D1. The manufacturer recommends acrylic resin containing silver ayers by Arkada. This is a safe preparation intended for the reconstruction of the nail plate. Using acrylic resin, form the ball and apply it more or less in the middle of the nail plate. A useful remark at this point is to always remember to make a hole in the applied acrylic resin in which later the tip of the pad will be placed. You can also, for 2 minutes, use a dryer to make acrylic resin toughening faster. When the nail plate is already prepared, put the toe in the tool. However, before you do so, you must glue pads on the patient's toe so as to relieve the screw's pressure during the treatment. Place formed balls on the manipulator D1 and everything in the tool. Balls during surgery work grip. Therefore, before proceeding to work manipulator should be slightly unbent. Thanks to the trackball devices placed, it is possible to move balls during the treatment and bracing if necessary. When D1 manipulator is in place, begins the most difficult stage of the procedure. Using the manipulator K1, push nail groove, allowing access to an improperly growing part of the nail. When the nail plate is unveiled, tighten the screws so that the manipulator K1 remains blocked. Then begins the work with L-series manipulator. Select proper L-series pad from L-series manipulator depending on the area of the missing nail plate. Using manipulator, unbundle the nail edge. At this stage, lock the manipulator so that on the surface of the blade was visible excavated part of the nail plate. Use previously prepared the so-called free edge, already prepared element with acrylic resin, which completes the missing part of the nail plate. Before applying, specialist using milling machine shapes free edge to match missing part of the nail plate. The finished acrylic resin elements slide into the plate so as to firmly lay on the L-series manipulator, then apply acrylic resin on the surface of the nail plate and free edge. Dry acrylic resin for about 2 minutes to harden. Acrylic resin allows you to maintain the effect achieved using manipulator. This is a plastic material and highly durable after curling. In this case, acrylic resin is applied on one side only, but it may happen that the procedure will be required on the other side of the nail plate due to extensive damages. The final stage is the detailing of the acrylic resin. Aesthetic effect is obtained through the use of milling cutter with an overlay of approximately 150 grit, the block, the file and a buffing block. At the end of treatment, apply small drops of collagen serum by Arkada under the nail plate. It is recommended that each patient use collagen serum by Arkada twice a day until complete regeneration of the nail plate. Use of collagen serum helps in the reconstruction of the nail plate and in the regeneration of the nail groove. Each patient after surgery should be instructed about proper nail care. The patient should schedule control visits 1 week after surgery.